Hello guys, the LT-100 is on the top of the tree, so today I want to talk about T-54 lightweight. And guys, this tank surprised me like no one other. Let's just jump into the video. So, we are starting on the Studzianky. I would like to say this is a really good map for scouting. And I'm playing aggressively because I'm just 1 versus 1 with 1390 and I took a lot of damage, made a mistake, and now I'm just stuck here. But luckily for me, my team is playing really aggressively and they come here and trying to save me and they killed the AMX, so I'm saved and they saved me. So now it's time to take the control of the pit and start spotting for my team. This bush is the bush what I am talking about on this map. This is definitely the best bush on the map. But if you can see, guys are staying behind me, so a lot of enemy fire is going through that bush. And this tank, guys, is really big. It's really hard to scout with this light tank, because this light tank has quite a low concealment, I would say. Like with a exhausting system, it's about 40%, so it's not a lot. There is another YOLO player, like we all have them in our games. So I'm trying also use this bush and change little bit the angle, and as you can see it works. I spot the Leo crossing and FV also. So now it's time to get back to the bush and just you peek, you spot. You peek, you spot. You peek, you spot. So it's easy bush, and even with this tank and with his big profile, and it's really hard to hide this tank in the bushes, also in the bush like this, I am easily going only 4 peaks. I'm spending only few seconds every time and spotting the enemies on the left. This position is really good to spot the camping TDs on the back and crossing guys in the back, but the main what you are spotting is actually the left, the heavy flank. Now the game is kinda in the late game, so it's time to rotate and go to clear the left side, because only Waffenträger looks like he's here. So we are coming here, trying to get the shot, we did, and now the whole flank should be open. If you are guys pushing here like me, go next to the rails, so the heavies cannot spot you and even cannot shoot you. So as you can see, I easily get to the back without getting spotted, and now I've used this, I would say, pretty good gun. And look, without the gold on the distance like this, I am hitting my shot. So this gun have a great stabilization, and I would say pretty good gun at all. So please try snapshots with this gun. Like, I never hit that many snapshots like with this one. So we are spotting gorilla, we are just pushing, and we have no time, if you can see. And now I'm trying to hide from FV, but unluckily the lion is actually on the heavy flank. So I'm getting one more shot for the team, and now I don't want to shoot another, because if he would spot me, I will be dead. So I'm waiting until he's behind the bushes, but it actually didn't work, but it's okay, so I didn't lose anything for this. But the time is still running, as you can see on the map. And it's only 1 minute to the end of the battle. So I'm just trying to tap, and we are arriving to the flank. I'm loading HE for the FV, and we are just finishing the guys, and we end the game 6 seconds before the end. Let's just jump into another game. We are on the Airfiled. I would say pretty shitty map, and I think a lot of you will say it too. But guys, from this side is not that bad at all. I hit this quite lucky snapshot on the G-Sor, and I'm finding him again. I don't know, he was probably playing without the CVS, or I don't know, I just don't understand how otherwise I could outspot him, because he is way better passive player than me. Now I have the TDs and heavies on the heavy flank to the side, and using this position, I would say this position, this bush is the best bush on this map, and you can spot for yourself crossing heavies and then just go a little bit backward and shoot them unspotted. The Chisor is still playing on the middle. I'm quite confident I'm going for an auto-aim shot, and I'm going back to my bush. I don't want to leave this position because this position is great, guys. I have the heavies to the cross from the side, so until they will be crossing, I will be staying here. But when the enemy G-Sor is out of the game, I can start to using the bushes in front of me, using my CVS, and keep shooting the heavies making mistakes to their side. As you can see, the M103 is running, so I'm using this opportunity and trying to give him one more shot, but this gun not hits everything, but it's a pretty accurate gun, I would say. I'm still using the CVS and outspotting the guys on the balcony over here, and as you can see, they are quite clueless, because the Waffenträger is playing some position that I actually don't know what is this position about, and now he is just rushing forward. But good for me, and I can use my DPM, my great gun, and pen every shot that I can. And now, guys, you will see the power of the armor. I bounced the Leo PTA, and I even bounced the 279E with the heat loaded. Now I'm trying to find the depression, because I played, this was like the second game with this tank, so I didn't know that the depression is quite bad. I would say only 5 degrees of gun depression. And guys, I really hate to play tanks with the bad gun depression like this one, but because of the armor and because of the great gun and great mobility, I would like to say that it's nothing. I just learned how to play with the bad depression, and the gun is just awesome. So in this replay I showed you the gun, how the gun is working, how the DPM is working, and let's jump into another. So the last game is on the Prokhorovka. I changed the setup because I was like kinda that I'm not the passive scout and I want to shoot more, so I replaced the CVS with a rammer. I'm using this position, and I really recommend you to play this position from this side, because this position always, like I mean it, always counter enemy light tanks. In 99% of the games, this bush works to counter enemy light tanks, to give them one free shot, or to spot them, and your team will eliminate them. So I'm using this bush every game, and it works perfectly. Now, because I don't have CVS in this game, I cannot spot the campers in the forest, but we are losing the forest, so I'm just trying to take a good passive bush. And guys, if you are losing but not actually losing, like you need to run, so this bush is a pretty good. And as you can see, if the enemy heavy is trying to take some good positions in the forest, you are easily countering them from that bush. So I recommend you to try it on your own as well. So we take a control of the middle once again, and now I'm trying to do kinda something like circles on the edge of the forest to spot the enemies in the forest, and as you can see, it works kinda good. Just easily 1200 spotting in 2 seconds. But we are still kinda losing the game. and I'm trying to do more circles and spot the enemies and playing a little bit more aggressively, but I really want to spot the forest for my teammates, and as you can see, it works quite good. Now, I really was thinking about what the enemy TDs are doing. Is some of them here? And I found it's not. But I got lit. So probably some kind of TD is camping on the red line with the binos. So I hide behind this building to not get shot. Luckily, in this moment the enemy Waffenträger just fired, so I spot him, and now I can easily use my DPM once again, and I replaced the CVS as I said, so the DPM is just better. I took one shot, but I think one shot to kill the whole tier 9 TD is pretty good straight, and I would take it again. Now it's time to finish the forest that we started with, and my team is kinda scared, even it's 4-1, so I flanked them to their back, and it helped my team to push the right side and finish the river, the forest side for our team. So now it's quite end game. It looks like we easily win the game. It's just time to finish enemies, take some more damage and spotting for ourselves to get even more better game, because we are currently sitting on a 7000 combined, and I spotted that the enemy Jagdpanzer is actually full HP, so I definitely want to go to the forest and take some more assisting for me. But in this time I really want to use my DPM, and I just want to farm from the far using the double bushes to not get spotted. And now it's just time to go to respot the Jagdpanzer, because he has a lot of HP and I want that spotting for myself. So I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I'm spotting him, and I'm even trying to give him some shots on the move, because this gun, if this gun do something really well, it's a snapshots, guys. And here comes the one last Pepega moment using auto aim. Guys, don't use auto aim like I did in this game. But we did 9 can combined, I would say pretty good game. So guys, what do you think about T-54 lightweight? And are you going for your own LT100? Let me know in the comments below. And see you in the next video.